Well, that's how stupid this stuff does at the time. Like my channel, yeah, I'm live playing 2K. It says I'm live playing 2K still. There it is. Alright, so I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. If it plays demo mode, nah, I'll start it. I'll be back, guys. We'll go to the bathroom.
Hey baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
We have the most important ingredients. The cooked bread. Oh! My brother face, man. We got cooked bread. We got combined to this. What? Nice jelly peanut butter sandwich. What's that, right? So, wild diet is. Okay. Okay, left. Piece of bread. We take this and we go like this. And we say, take the ball for the ice cream. Make your jelly. I would make mac and cheese, but I still would make mac and cheese. Oh yeah, jelly. Let me press the top and import. Nice creamy note. See, don't make it CTC peanut butter sandwiches. There you go. This. You do that for just some.
What's up, guys? That was so good. Alright, yeah, so we're probably gonna play against the computer. So give me a warm-up game. Oh, hey! I could play some March to October, but I'm kind of losing. So, we'll go in, open up a quick Pop. Oh. Oh, that's right. 3,500. Not 1,000 like last year. 1,258. Get Lorenzo Kane. Yeah, let's get Lorenzo Kane. He's the best card here. Thank you. Oh, now my squad. That's my team. No, I don't want to leave Diamond Dynasty. No, screw it, yeah. Let's play some March to October. Maybe it wasn't saved because I left. What? No, it didn't. Didn't do it. Last time I did it, the Cardinals were beating the shit out of me. So, just thank God I don't have to start with that again.
Let's check in with Heidi Watney, who's had a chance to ask both ball clubs about making it to the league championship series. Heidi?
Well, Matt, coming off a dominant 3-game sweep in the division series, this group enters this LCS with a perceivable air of confidence. But they also have a lot to say about the tremendous respect that they have for their opponent, who sports a pretty impressive season resume themselves.
Look at our
They
record.
don't expect this series to be
129-33.
They know they're going to have to bring their best if they want to survive and stamp their World Series passport.
Look at that. Look at that.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
All right, here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's going to put you in the 5th inning. Most of them.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him.
Sit down, Dion.
8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His past line against Aaron Nola. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2.
I'm done with Pillow and Jelly.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Harrison Bader, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Another full count offering on its way. Popped up. Hoskins moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, that was a Nationals game. They were beating me up. I didn't play this yet.
Up next next will be Nick Williams. He popped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been.
Anyone want to go make me a peppermint jelly sandwich?
Has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, JT Realmuto. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Wong ranging into the outfield. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Center fielder.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Softly hit toward the hole.
Wrong you. Oh my god, bro. Why is it not running fast? Like, I get it, you're going out the first.
So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Flaherty is retired, and there's
good night,
one away.
Flaherty. Okay.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. His past line against Aaron Nola. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Now in this game, they did trades, so I traded and we got Anderson Simmons now playing third.
Now 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in, Colton Wong. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
see, like right here, pop fly to Simmons.
And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Oh, this is a great way to start.
Double by Simmons.
The go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty.
If you're watching my videos, please vote Cesar and Segura. Harper, Realmuto. Segura and Hernandez are both fifth. In their respective spots. And Harper and Realmuto are a couple of one spot away.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Harper, a Nevada native who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
I am struggling right now. Give me a good guess pitch right here. No?
A swing and a shot hit down.
Damn, foul.
But it bends just foul into the second deck. The set and the 1-2.
That's gone. Bye bye.
Carrying well, way back there now, and gone. Home run. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than...
Bye-bye, Reese, baby!
In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
And I think that just shows how much that 3-run homer affected him. He was still kicking himself for that mistake, and then he made another. Clearly, these guys are seeing him really well right now.
In now, Nick Williams. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. Three-two pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Yeah, after this game, March to October, I'll bring you some Diamond Dynasty.
And he starts him out with a strike on
I want to be
the
a first so I can get a shout out, bruh.
There, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 50.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Not anymore.
Shot to left field and deep. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
One thing.
If Nola was still hitting it, throwing a no-hitter, I would have kept him in.
That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
In there, a base hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's a
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Ozuna. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
Gotcha.
Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is...
Yeah, I don't know why he couldn't hit the slider. Who's warming up in the bullpen? Oh, Sir Anthony.
Sir Anthony Dominguez been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58. Sir Anthony.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-1. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Oh.
He
See ya.
struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Simmons is there, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dominic Leone.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line hard to center field.
Right at him.
Bader is right there, 1 down.
First baseman, number 17.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Reese Hoskins comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's a base
Watch
hit
out,
on the
pitcher.
line.
Gotcha.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Standing in now, Nick Williams fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
To first, fielded by Goldschmidt. There's 1. And good hustle.
How to get right to his glove, though.
Coming.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Hit the limp and went to his glove.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit. Harper
has it in his sights. One down. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result that's his last.
All right, we're down to the last out and from Diamond Dynasty.
On the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The left fielder.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. So the Phillies continue to dominate their way through this postseason, guys.
Yeah, and Matt, they've
I'll
yet to
do
lose a
some
game.
more.
You've heard that phrase, right? A rolling stone gathers no moss. These guys
do more
are
of
rolling,
this.
and that
It's just
comes
fun.
with a lot of confidence and some good mojo.
Yeah, Dan, with the momentum they've built up right now, these guys are like a runaway train. Good luck slowing this team down.
Jake Arrieta is now on the mound.
So the Phillies got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest?
Well, Matt, this club got off on the right foot with a big win in Game 1 of the 7-game series, but there was no self-congratulations going on in the clubhouse before this Game 2 matchup. These guys feel like they need to approach every game like it's a decisive game, and as one player told me, winning yesterday doesn't do anything for us today. So it sounds like this team is pretty locked in on the task at hand, guys.
He's ready.
I forgot Jake Arrieta only has all speed.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounded to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
But, you know, it's like Pat Neshek.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take the rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1 and 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for.
I'm gonna pause this, guys. I'm gonna look at how the Phillies are doing actually in real life right now. We're delayed again.
Redbirds. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Carpenter would be next. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Damn it.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it is. Down and away, ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there to this guy.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. His career line against Waka. He's just 2 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. On, he pops it up. Wong.
I thought it's over. Oh, it looks like that. Looks like you're getting over their head.
Out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he popped him up. Wong calls for it.
Damn it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still no. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
No offer at that one. It's a called strike. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's 1 for 5. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams.
Damn it.
Or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Bader is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His career line against Waka, 2 hits in 7 tries.
Are you kidding me right now?
Schmidt has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-1 home.
Why is it all pop-ups?
Long is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. The 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Jairo Munoz will come on to pinch.
For St. Louis, number 34. Jairo Munoz.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Nishak typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's in there at the plate. And they have taken the lead here in game 2.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men.
I'm surprised they sent him with shallow. That's shallow, and I'm surprised Bryce Harper didn't throw him out.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Now
oh my God! Stop hitting foul balls, Juan. Come on.
The next 0-2.
Thank you.
Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Why is he only? Why do these pitchers only throw sliders now?
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the center, Andrew McCutcheon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul.
Why is it always low sliders?
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Run, McCutch, run, Cutch, run, Cutch. That's out. He's out. Safe. Ooh.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now.
Fair. Oh.
Not be caught. It's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 one more time. And he popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch.
That's the gayest thing I've ever seen. That should have dropped all the time.
Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, Pat. Guess how this.
Strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hard liner toward short, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second.
Are you kidding me right now, Bryce?
The 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now that's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you. This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. Carpenter on third. Ozuna on second. DeYoung on at first with 2 down. Harper coming on. He's got it. And they get out of the jam. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Franco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna giving chase. And this one bounds around against the wall. Oh no, he misplays it and it drops. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it 1 good at bat at a time.
And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Tag.
Are you kidding me?
Prevented from scoring.
What? What?
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez.
No, he doesn't.
For something you could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. A pitch out.
Why did he run?
And they will
Why did he run?
first and second.
Are you kidding me? We're gonna lose because of a stupid mistake.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. And he'll
Are you kidding me?
The ball game is over. And guys, just like that, this series has been evened up at 1 game apiece.
Well, Matt, we came into this series expecting a dogfight, and so far this matchup is living up to the billing, boys.
It certainly has, D-Row. We've seen previously what each of these teams is capable of, both in the regular season and the divisional round. I have a feeling we're in for a long series with a team that makes the fewest mistakes ultimately coming out on top. We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna exit it right now, guys. Hold up, I'll be right back.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Brad Keller gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He will lead this one off today.
Number 3.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. This is foul right side. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. Two and 2. Mancini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Alex Cobb gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour would sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
So coming to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Mullins looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Mark DeRosa.